Ready.
Nice.
Oh boy, nice. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? My name is Gonzo, and welcome to the channel. Today on Creator Chat, the conversation piece with other Pokemon content creators, where we talk about Pokemon, Lorcana, the Navy, and the life on Mars. And today I have John and Misty, the Poke Pair. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. We're happy to be here.
Good, good. Yeah. We were talking about all kinds of stuff before the stream started. We held off on a lot of it so we can talk about it on stream. But first, let me say hello to Nico, Bay Showcase, Zach the Poke Collector, Chris Klein, and Poketrev. I did see in here earlier today. Thank you guys for coming in. The Q&A is open if you guys want to ask us some questions, and we will read the chat as we go. But first and foremost, we're going to talk about Pokemon with you guys. And we're going to talk, let's talk origin story. Let's go all the way to the beginning. When were you born and what sign are you? No, we're not going to go that far back. Let's talk about what made you guys decide to start a Pokemon channel as a couple instead of doing two separate channels, or even just one of you guys doing it alone as a main person.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're the one that's actually wanting to start all this.
Yeah, so I let's see, I get back into Pokemon in July of 21. Yeah. Okay. I have some friends at work that are big into Pokemon Go, and yeah, that's how I started Pokemon Go. Not the set, right? And so we're into Pokemon Go, and we're all like walking around catching Pokemon and stuff, and then it just devolved from there. One of my other buddies brings in a pack of cards, and I was like, I mean, I'll open them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I go home, and I'm like, babe, we need to let's go grab a pack of cards just for old time's sake. It's like,
for the little shits and giggles. Come on, it's
just one pack.
Yeah,
and then
it's not gonna. Oh fuck, man, that was good shit. Yeah.
And then so that was in, I think, July of 21. And then we'd gone like 6 months or so, and we had just ripped everything. We were buying booster boxes and just going crazy. And in February of 22, we were in San Diego. I was on
23.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, so then, yeah, it was July 20. My timeline's all off. Yeah, we were still
last year.
Yeah. So, February of last year, we were in. I was on detachment with the Navy in San Diego. We're down there at Miramar.
Okay.
And I was like, we either got to stop opening or we got to open a channel or like do a channel. And she's like, well, we're not stopping. So we went to Walmart that day. Like, I was like, let's do a channel. And we went to Walmart, we bought some lighting, and we shot our first video right there in that hotel room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, and it
was their YouTube channel, right? Yeah. You said hotel room. Let's make this clear, guys.
Not our OnlyFans. That's different.
Yeah. Link in the description down below for all that. Seriously, link if you guys are not subscribed to the Poke Bear. What are you guys doing? Hit click on their name in the title, in the description, all the fun stuff. You go subscribe to them. Really good content. They do a competition, which who's in the lead again? John, are you? Oh no, it's not John. Misty's in the lead right now. Right now though. That's just right now. It's only, I don't want to spoil by anybody. We'll just say you are in the lead. How long does this plan to go? Is this a whole year thing until the end of the year?
Yep, we had a subscriber tell us that we needed to start tracking who had the most wins, and we decided to do a year-long battle.
That's amazing. That's how long I have to keep the mullet for. What's the punishment? Has that been discussed yet?
We haven't discussed the punishment yet or a winner, but we do know it's going to be something big on both ends.
Okay.
Yeah, we want it to be something that's going to be just ridiculous.
I will be more than happy to fly out there and shoot whoever I need to shoot with a pepper ball gun.
Oh no!
Because I am a true feminist. Misty, you're fucked if I get you. I will shoot you in the ball sack just like I would shoot John in the ball sack. I'm a true feminist. There's equality for everybody. Equal. But we have Dream of Collectible, Shiny Vert in here, Zach the Poke Collector. I did see one question in the chat. I think it was from Nico, who wants to know, what is the most expensive card you have?
Ooh, I think that would be my Misty's Tears, right?
It is, yeah.
I have the banned Misty's Tears.
Dibs. Call dibs.
Yeah.
That's one of the banned cards that I want. I think that might be the only one I'm currently missing.
Yeah.
I have the Swastika Golbat.
Really?
I have the Grimer looking up the skirt. I have the Moo Moo Milk. I have the Sabrina flipping people off. That is the only one I'm missing because for that particular card, it's one of those ones like you want a good condition one. So if I went to go send it off to get graded, I would like it to get an 8 or better. So I'm looking for a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we have the Misty's
one
Tears,
other one.
and we have the Jinx.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that is one I'm missing too, is the Jinx.
Yeah. Super cool. And we found out about them on accident. I was like, there's banned cards.
Yeah.
And then I started looking, and we're like, oh man, we're snagging some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very cheap and easy to get. And a lot of people sleep on them, I think, because people don't realize that they are banned because they are so old. Because the modern cards now, they're very cautious about what they're putting on for their art.
Yeah.
But what you said, though, where it's my Misty's Tears, did kind of lead into my next question on, do you guys share the collection, or is it this is my card and this is your card?
So
I'm assuming some of the cards are this is
Yeah,
that's what I assume.
There's a little bit of both for
any
sure.
Misty cards, 100% mine.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yes.
Is there, besides the Misty cards, is there any other cards that determine, like, I don't care who pulled it? At the end of the day, when the video is done, that is going on my side of the bed kind of card?
Mimikyu's for her.
Mimikyu, yeah.
Mimikyu's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Psyduck.
Psyducks. That's a weird one. But I don't really think of it. I like Psyduck. The Psyduck in the new show is adorable. But the way the how they made it seem like, or the way they wrote how Psyduck has psychic powers, to me would be a great, because I still play the games as well.
Yeah,
so the way they do it and the way they worded it could very easily give Psyduck a regional form of water psychic, or have him evolve into either a psychic water Golduck, or just a whole new variant altogether with that particular island and how he's calm and collective and can control his powers. So I like that Psyduck. I can't wait to see how they work it out.
Yeah, I do too. And she has her Psyduck plushie that I don't think it's in the room.
Oh no, yeah, I take him everywhere.
She takes him everywhere.
It's your Linus blanket.
Yeah.
Are you old enough to know who Linus is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I know you are, because you were in the Navy in 2008.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was 2 years out of high school at that point.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a TCG grading in here. Awareness holds back a lot of really cool cards. That's fair. I would, because he's talking about the vintage cards and how a lot of people don't know some of them are banned. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Moonbryon Dad 78. These guys are everywhere.
What's up, Moonbryon Dad?
Yeah. Your average gamer saying hello to people.
Yeah.
Gotham City, Cynthia. Because I see City, I want to say City, but it's Gotham Cynthia saying hello to everybody. But to answer the question of my most expensive card, it's one out of two. It's either my Moonbryon that I had got graded as a Beckett 9.5, or my Fire Red and Leaf Green PSA 9 Charizard. Both of those cards I did pull myself. I didn't pull either one of them on camera. The Charizard I pulled when I was a kid, and the Moonbryon I pulled from a pack at a collection, from a local convention out here in San Diego.
We have still yet to pull the Moonbryon.
Yeah, I know. We've opened so much.
Yeah.
I'll sell you mine.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
those things, the prices on those are crazy, and it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
They're going to continue to go up, I think, even though for how populated it is. But I think it's going to go the opposite direction, though. I think graded cards for that one are going to go down just because of how populated they are. I think the ungraded is going to go higher in price.
Really?
I think that's the way that's going to go because it's the population. They're less pop.
It's an interesting take.
Yeah.
I think so. I have a buddy of mine that he does TikTok and streams and stuff, and he will actually buy like PSA 8 or PSA 9 cards, crack them open, and sell them raw and make a profit because you can buy these really beautiful cards that, like I said, they're 8 or 9s, the quality's still there.
Yeah.
And the raw value exceeds the value of them at an 8 or 9. So
and that's not what it used to be just a couple years ago, even for last year for some cards. But it does depend on what card it is at the end of the day. Yeah. We are in the Q&A side. The first question from Chris Klein is, what is your favorite type of cheese?
Ooh.
I don't. Yeah.
Provolone.
No.
Provolone?
Yeah.
It's Parmesan. I love Parmesan.
Ooh, it depends on what I'm eating. Because I'm a big mozzarella guy. I can put that on my sandwiches, on my pizza. Well, of course, pizza. I put on pasta. But if I'm making a sandwich, I don't remember. I think it's garlic provolone that I can get in my local store. They have a bunch of garlic and red peppers. It's kind of like a pepper jack, but with garlic in it. We already asked. Nico's question was already answered. It was what's the most expensive card? But he does have a follow-up question in the Q&A side. What do you think is the most expensive Rayquaza card? It's the Shining Rayquaza, isn't it?
It's the Gold Star, right?
I think so. From Shining Legends.
Yeah.
I know who would know for sure. Google.
Yeah, no, I think it's the that Shining Rayquaza, the Gold Star.
I think so too, but now I need to know. And if I could spell correctly.
I think you should answer Zach's question there, babe.
Wait, what does it say?
He said, how did you propose?
How did I propose? Oh, man.
I feel like there's some shots fired right now.
I don't know how he knows how bad of a story this is.
Oh, it was bad.
Oh, we were off. So it is a PSA 10 Rayquaza Harlow first edition Clash Blue Sky Gold Star. So it's still a Shining Gold Star, but it's not the one from Shining Legends. $25,000 for a PSA 10. But anyways, back to the shame and the fucking
of the
gaslighting. Yeah, he gaslit the fuck out of you. Trust me, mine is worse. I'll tell you about it sometime.
So
I don't know.
Shetty says at the pub.
No, that would have been fine.
That would have been better. Oh,
I'm gonna preface this with
you already fucked yourself.
I'm not a romantic. You know what I mean? So there we were. We were in the living room of our trailer in Florida. The day we turned 18, we bought a house together.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trailer.
Shitty little trailer.
Yeah.
What's in Florida? How upscale can it be?
That's true. And we are from that part of Florida. And so yeah, they were in the trailer, and I was getting ready to join the Navy, and my mom had given me a ring.
It was like 20 sizes too big.
20 sizes. And I was sitting on the couch next to her, and I was just like, I reached in my pocket and I pulled it out. I was like, "So you want to do this?"
No. There's no you. Okay, I get you're not a romantic, but you're not that dumb though, are you?
I was super nervous.
It was, yeah.
Well, hold on. I can't call you dumb because she still said yes.
I did.
So she's half dumb, full dumb. You're all good.
Yeah. So she tells all her friends and all her parents.
Of course she did.
I ended up having to re-propose like 18 times or something.
It was glorious.
Good.
Every person who told the story is like, well, no, that's not That's not okay. And you're going to do it again.
Shetty says, sheesh, that's a classic. That's good. That is good. Mine, so my wife hates surprises. So when she found out that I was going to propose because my family can't keep a secret to save their lives, she was like, cool. She gave me a piece of paper. I'm like, what's this? She's like, that's a step-by-step process of how you're going to do it. I wasn't upset about it. It kind of like hurt me a little bit because like, oh, I wanted to do something special, but that's what she wanted. And at the end of the day, it's to make her happy. So that I did it, and I'm okay with it. She every once in a while she's like, okay, you can propose for a renewing of the vow ceremony. It's like, all right, cool. I ain't telling you shit. I'm ain't telling no one shit.
I know.
So, but every year she's like, when are you gonna do this? So now she's getting anxious because she hates surprises. I'm like, I'm gonna milk this shit.
I have also promised somebody a real wedding one of these days.
A real one. Yeah, we have two weddings. We have the church wedding and then our the courthouse marriage and then the church marriage for when I got back from deployment. Yeah. The only advice I can give you besides don't really are you ready to do this? Besides that, do not get a buffet style food. And if you do, please, if you even if you know there's going to be leftovers, make sure there's enough for everybody.
Yeah,
I've been to 5. I'm not no shit. Been to 5 weddings, all buffet style, where I have not eaten. Because people will either get up when they're not supposed to, or the people are like, "Oh, I'm getting seconds and fifths." I'm like, "You cunt mongers, sit down. I want that. I want that meatloaf just as much as you guys do." God, I wish dramas. Gasly grabs Kenny, says, "God, I wish damn surprises." What? I had a stroke reading that one. Hitting the restart button says R&D Pokemoners. Yeah, you definitely deserve that one though. Wait, which is your favorite proposal out of the 17 and a half that he did?
Where were we at? We were somewhere, and you used a one of those little
we were at
little
Ripley's Believe It or Not in Orlando.
Yeah, and you got one of those rings out of a
bubble
out of a bubble gum machine.
That was my next question. Was like, which one had the Jack in the Box? Not the Jack in the Box. The what were those fucking? God damn it! Now I'm drawing a blank. The Cracker Jack boxes.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Which? God, yeah. That's crazy, John. I'm not gonna let it die either now. Because now the world knows, and just like my sisters, I also cannot keep a secret. So, so this is good.
I have a story. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
go for it. Go for it. It's not my marriage that's being ruined.
So we started dating in high school.
Oh no.
That's how you know it's good when the other party's like, oh shit, I should not have given permission.
So we started dating in high school.
Wow.
And all right, so I'll get to it. You know what? And yes, I do Yags. I do still have the Cobalion. It's right here. Sleep.
That was the next question, the Q&A side.
Yeah. So 9th grade, was it 9th grade? Yeah, it was 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That early?
Yeah, we were.
Damn.
Yeah, we dated in 9th grade.
Yep.
And so I gotten a ticket. So I bought her ticket and my ticket to the homecoming dance.
Mm-hmm.
And the day before, she calls me and she's like, "We're not going to do this anymore." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I got our tickets to the homecoming." She's like, "Yeah, that is what it is, you know."
It is.
She broke up with me the day before homecoming, and then took a nice other young man with her.
What kind of guilt trip did you do to trick her to come back? That's
Who did I marry? Okay. Who have I been with for 20 years?
I know. I think we were apartment.
That's evil. My wife and I are dying, says Zach the Poke Collector. Savage, says Gotham Cynthia. Yeah, that is pretty brutal. 22 people watching and only 15 likes. Drop a like on the stream if you're here, at least for the mullet. Says Kentucky Fried Chicken. Thank you, KFC. Thank you, everybody.
That, guys. Okay.
That is.
So you're gonna do this or what?
TCG Grading says, I'm here for the toes. So if you're here for the toes, it's just tips for toes. That's all that is. The next question, since we're going to skip over the average gamer, since we already got that one out of the way, from Bay Showcase, will Donnie allow me to beat you in our next pack battle, Misty?
Absolutely not. No.
It's never allowed. It just happens.
Yeah. I think actually every time I've taken Donnie with us,
Moonbrion says, "Damn war crimes, Misty."
Yeah, Moonbrion Dad's right. She's a criminal.
Criminal.
Donnie himself.
The Pikachu.
Yeah, that was.
If you want to call it that.
Oh no.
It's kind of. Ian with Ian says, "Hey, I know these two."
Ian with
Or
Ian.
three.
Man.
It is, yeah, there's 3 today, I guess. But the more important people are the 2 on screen. And speaking of the 2, there's a question specifically for you 2 from E-Man Collects to the Poke Pair. Who has pulled the most fire on the channel, and which one of you is growing a mullet?
Both.
So, well, you can't grow a mullet because of Navy regulations.
Yeah, so I can't do it. Yeah.
No, yeah, because even though you could grow a mullet and it will be in regulations if you cut it correctly because it's not 4 inches on top and it's not touching your ears. It's faddish, and being in a fad is against Navy and military regulations. People, it fucking sucks, but it is.
Yeah. Recently, we had somebody show up to work with a attempt at a mullet, and it didn't last very long.
Yeah. I believe it. But I think that should be a good punishment for Misty. She can't dye her hair blue anymore for reasons we talked about before stream. But let's give her a mullet if she loses.
I like it.
I would do it actually. I've shaved my head before.
Yeah.
Well, you already have half of it shaved, right? From the okay. Maybe it's just the angle that it looked at. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
Legend, what's up?
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was watching 21 Pilots video.
Oh, no, in high school, I was had a buzz cut.
I shaved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't shave my head anymore, but no.
Oh.
Moonbrion Daddy says that's where Boo Boo comes from, cause Misty done fucked up when she dropped John on a day from before homecoming.
She's a savage. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah. Yeah, she wants to play all nice and innocent, then she's like, man, fuck this guy. If Gonzo shaved his head, it wouldn't grow back. I mean, it would grow back. I'm just not that young anymore, and it will take a little longer than normal to grow.
I think if I shaved my head, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just stay.
Yeah.
Zach the Poke Collector wants to know, we doing a shiny ball challenge for Car Party 2? No, I cannot. That's a challenge I can't be a part of because it would break. If I lost, it would break the contract that I have with this one already. I have to keep it for a year.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was just actually watching Zach the Poke Collector. He did a challenge with Hot Wings, which I thought was pretty freaking cool. He did him and a buddy did, whoever gets the biggest pool has to eat the wing with the Hot Wings hot sauces. I
still have to finish that one. Well, not finish. I have to start it. Him and Ichiban Dan, great content creator. They collab all the time. And Dan and I have a collaboration series in the works. We actually recorded the first 2 episodes yesterday. So that's going to be exciting. It's not Pokemon cards. We're going back to the VGC side of it all, the video game side of it at least. So we're excited to get that going. And then shameless plug, this Friday, 5 p.m., 1K stream. Come on back, guys, and you might win some stuff. Kentucky Fried Charizard says, his mom is proud he made it. You should be very proud, Shiny Vert. KFC's a legend. Oh, thanks, man. We need to do a Hot Ones collab sometimes, John and Misty.
I'll die.
I don't know how do you guys feel about hot food in general? Hot or spicy food?
Nope, not me.
There is a video out there somewhere.
Yeah, I could see your face getting blushed already. Like, oh, my mouth is already hot thinking of hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I did the one chip challenge, and
that was not a good night.
that was
Well, now you can't get them because they're borderline illegal.
Yeah.
Well, I did it.
Pokatrev says Missy's a bitch. She can't handle it. John's also a bitch. They both bitches.
You, Trav.
Pokatrav coming in hard.
Yeah, he did. He was a fucking hold my beer, these bitches. I have tried the one chip challenge. I don't mind trying hot food just for the heat. There used to be a spot over by my house. They had they called it the Wall of Fire. Me and my buddy would go in there, have try a few of the hot sauces every once in a while with our crawfish. And the owner comes out one day. He goes, "Hey, you guys want to do something stupid?" And we're like, "Yes." And he's like, "Okay, here, sign this waiver." We're like, "Oh fuck, we messed up." Yeah, he didn't let us get a spoonful. It was one of those little spoons, like a Coke spoon. It was really like a little bump, you know.
Yeah.
And we tried that, and it was one of those like, "Ah! Mom!" It straight up was like, if you die, you die. If you get an ulcer, you get an ulcer. But we're not taking responsibilities.
Yeah.
It was hot.
When we
I was gonna say I normally don't like when I'm eating food though. I don't like to do that. I want to be able to taste my food and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we lived in Pensacola, we grew Carolina Reapers in the yard.
Oh yeah.
And as a party gag, I would always grab one and cut one up. Be like, if you guys eat one, I'll eat one. And
who hasn't done that dumb shit?
Yeah, set myself on fire. But that one chip challenge was no joke. Like it burned my mouth.
And burned your asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
He turned literally green.
I ended up laying on her bed, just
it
completely
was crazy.
still, like green. I couldn't move, and she's like, "Do you need help?" I'm like, "Don't talk to me."
Pokatrev says, "I tasted a million Scoville sauce once. It was fucks." And then the package total says, "Midwestern palate here, cannot handle heat." Yeah,
Same.
I can agree to that.
See, there's one thing I missed about Japan. There's a couple things. 7-Eleven in Japan is the most amazing thing.
Well, I mean, I miss it.
And spicy ramen. Oh my god.
There's a shop out here called Gonzo. I don't own it. But there is one out here that I go to every time I go to a shop called Ninja Exchange. The best spicy ramen I've ever had. It has that perfect amount of heat. We're like, oh man, I made a terrible decision, but it has flavor, which I love, and it's so good.
Yeah, that's what I miss too. Is that spicy ramen with that soy sauce?
I always get an extra egg. I love the ramen eggs. They're so good. Yeah. Make sure to follow our guests as Pokepair says KFC. Thank you, KFC. I bet they agree with that.
Actually, one subscriber away from our next milestone.
One subscriber away.
One. This is bullshit, guys. Someone go subscribe right now.
We've been sitting at $34.99 all day.
Yeah.
From Bay Showcase, it says, "How did you take the change of voice for Rick and Morty season 7 without getting into it? Were you pro or anti its occurrence from the standpoint of a fan?"
So we haven't seen season 7.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry. We are so I'm gonna unsubscribe.
My wife is dubbed.
But yeah, no, we haven't watched season 7 yet.
I think we stopped at 5.
We stopped at 5 and we went down. You know how you go through paths of different shows.
Yeah.
We have sat down. We've now watched 14 straight seasons of Supernatural right now. And
man, I think that's where I'm at too. I'll watch like 2 or 3 seasons and then I'll stop for like 6 months.
Yeah. So that is, but Rick and Morty is one of the ones.
I ain't gonna lie though, those boys from Supernatural, whew, they're
Top tips.
I ain't gay, but I'm just saying if we're on a boat in the middle of the ocean, it's not gay. It's not gay if it's underway.
Yeah, just say.
Yeah, it's only queer if you can see the pier.
I haven't heard that one before.
It's only when I deployed, we did those jokes like it's not gay if for a solid hour we were just coming up with dumb shit like it's not gay if ESPN's on. It's not gay if you're if the tips don't touch. that was one of my favorites. It's not gay if one of them's blindfolded. Yeah, we did that for a solid hour, and then a chief came in and ruined the whole thing.
Oh, those chiefs.
Those god fucking khakis, man.
Yeah, those guys are the worst.
KFC says 100 men go down, 50 couples come up. Well, it depends. It depends on where you're at.
I've never been on that type of deployment. I've always I'm an aircraft carrier guy, so
yeah, you might go on an amphib once or twice.
Yeah, well, yeah, I haven't even done that. So
amphibs are fun.
Yeah. The
bathtub. It's not gay if it's a three-way. Well, it depends. Who's the third person? Base Showcase says, I own a small collector's replica 1/64 scale model of their Impala. Got it through Best Buy a long time ago, purchasing one of their box sets for a DVD series as it released.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I have the Smallville box set 1 through 10. Love that one. Pokemon says, hi everyone. Hello. Excuse me. What I think I saw one more comment. Maybe I thought I saw it caught my eye. Maybe a mod deleted it, but I can't find it. Another question from Chris Klein. What's your favorite color?
Ooh.
Very controversial, I know.
Green.
Why?
Green's
always been green.
Green's an envious color. That's why she broke up with you the day before homecoming. She knew you were going to be like, hey, let's do this. And she's like, I'm going to get this bastard 4 years beforehand.
I am so glad that's now on the internet.
Oh, yeah. We're now quoting the golden rule of Lonely Island.
But I'll have to go blue. Yeah, blue's my favorite color.
Mine's purple. I ain't going to lie. It's a purple. The color of royalty, which I am very far away from.
I mean, that's the excuse that you use to make like purple.
I like purple. I think it's a nice color.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It could be worse. Your favorite color could have been orange.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Orange and yellow. Look.
Really?
Yeah.
I like yellow. Well, it depends on the shade of yellow, I guess.
So you're saying you hate autumn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's going to cancel you with that nonsense.
I know.
Speaking of cancellation, we talked about it a little bit beforehand, and you are the second woman to come on the podcast. And it's not to say that it's just hard to get women on.
Was Trav the first?
No. Well, okay, that's true. So you're the third. Ghastly Grabs was the first one.
Nice.
It's just the space is very well heavy with wiener.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about some of the women in the space speaking on behalf of all women?
I like to see it. I like to see women in the collecting group. I like when we're in like vaults lives and stuff all the time. I'm always in there talking with all the other poke ladies. I like to see. I think it's good.
I agree with that. The camaraderie I see with a lot of the female content creators and just the female fans in general, like Tam Fam, Laura, you, Ashley, Nyla Beauty, just the females in general are very well supportive of each other, and they don't ever attack each other unless it's Ashley, but she's not attacking, she's having fun like she would with anybody. My question, I guess I should have written it better. How do you feel about the women who are attacking other people, saying they're sexist and feminist and misogynist, and saying that they mean it for all women. They're the truth for all of it. Because we know, I'm not going to say her name, and I know you won't either, but she's not making a good look for you guys.
Yeah, it makes other women look bad, and I really hate to see that because, like you're saying, most of us we're just here for the same thing you guys are.
Yeah,
I don't really see like a big difference between the genders when it comes to the Pokemon world in general, really.
And I don't think so either, because at the end of the day, we're grown fucking adults talking about a child's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really odd to me that she's not, and it's not just her. There's men in the space as well that will feel like they're starting drama just so they can get their name out there or get someone bigger to talk about it. I try to avoid the drama, but sometimes it's just so good that you gotta watch it. It's a guilty pleasure. It's like reality TV. It's like, I don't know if it's real, but you have my attention.
Yep. I'll never get involved in like the drama side or anything like that, but sometimes it's interesting.
It is interesting to watch, and it makes for good content sometimes, but like, if that's how you're trying to get famous,
I don't like that either. Like trying to use that to get your name out there, it makes you look bad.
Yeah, not a good look.
Poketrev says we're going here. Fucking love it. Pokemon Wonder says my analytics says 0.06 females, so not sure what that means. TCG's analytics says he's about 15% lady viewership. Unfortunately, Sean Bowden says, unfortunately, drama causes more viewers.
Yeah.
And that's not so far-fetched because we've seen it to be true. It's one of those like, okay, well, where do we draw the line of this isn't a TV show, it's YouTube. We're talking about real life things and situations. If you're just making shit up, now you're just making shit up, and now people start believing that Pokemon is reprinting cards from almost 30 years ago just for certain people. It's crazy to see that way, and it's crazy that like people will defend you when you're not offended. Like if I called you a girl, are you gonna cancel me?
No.
That's my point. Because you're a girl. If someone calls me a boy, I'm like, oh, I'm a boy. Like, oh no, I'm gonna fucking quote Pinocchio. Ha! I'm a real boy. It gets really dramatic for no reason. Yeah, my feelings. Yeah, exactly. My feelings. It's crazy to see that how even when the Pokemon space, that the women who want to be here, they want to be here for the fun, and we're about it. Brick Day Cake, Tam Fam, there's just so many females that we know in the chat that just go nuts. Zach's wife, my wife, Ichiban Dan, if he had a wife, I'm sure would be in the in the space. He's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah.
But
like Moonbrion Dad just said up there, like the things that we should be talking about in this space is the hobby, the game. Talk about collecting. You know what I mean? Talk about the stuff that pertains to the cards. Let's not make up ridiculous drama for no reason. And I think that's why we kind of try to stick to our own lane and stick to our own friends
and that's where I was going to end that part of the topic of Missy. Thank you for being a pillar of the women's community of like, fuck that girl, because she does not speak for us. So thank you for that. 40%. No, we're talking about polar bears, polar genitalias. Hey, what? I don't know. I don't care. We're gonna move on. Pokemon Shed wants to know favorite streamer and why. Go. You guys can't have the same answer.
CTR.
Oh fuck, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like CTR because he doesn't give a shit and he's himself.
Yeah.
And he's super nice when you meet him like in person too.
Yeah, no, he is really
even in his Discord, he's extremely nice.
Yeah.
Especially once he's had a few and he's doing his podcast. Oh, you want to be on? Cool, you're on.
For me, it's Vault. I think
Mm.
Vault is he's very good to the community. He's
Yeah.
good to everybody. He's a really nice guy as well.
Did he hit
And-
100K yet?
He,
I think he hit 100K this weekend, right?
no, not yet. He's at like 96.5.
But yeah, I mean, even when
He
we
needs to
first
hurry up.
Yeah,
we-
he helped us a lot in the beginning of our channel. He
Yeah.
got us actually probably about half of our subscribers, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we emailed out to him the first video that we actually put together that we were going to post on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That we did post. We posted it, and I emailed him. I was like, "Hey, man, would you mind checking this out and giving us some tips or whatever?"
Yeah.
And it must have been a day, maybe.
Yeah.
Not even
It was
that long.
quick.
It was quick. He replied back, and he's like, "You guys are doing pretty good." He's like, I think he gave us a few pointers, and he's like, "You guys are going to be all right." And
Yeah.
I mean, just that alone
Yeah.
is insane. Because I think he was at like 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
And-
he's super down to earth too. I met him a handful of times before Card Party. I don't think he's a local, as local as Pat and Ian is to me, but yeah, he's really down to earth. He's just a normal guy like we are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But my favorite, I can't pick those two because those are solid choices. I would have to, and I don't want to say Pat just because he got me to the 1K. For sure, he got me to 1K. Oh, man. Probably Ian or Joey are one of my favorites, or probably my favorites. It's tied with them because they're the first friends, like legitimate friends I made in the community before Card Party and all that stuff. And Ian even made me a trailer video for the 1K stream. So I'm really excited to show that off. He showed me last night. It's so good. I owe him dinner, and I might have to put out because I think it's that good. But I'm biased. It's for me, and yeah, good stuff.
And then there's one other one that I always like. If he's online, I'm in the live. That's Pocket Packs.
Oh,
Pocket
Packs, solid. Another just great guy.
Yeah, he's too good. I think he only streams on the weekend, so I don't think he's streaming right now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Michael says he found us through YouTube searches. That's
nice.
That's awesome.
That's rare. I don't think I've found any of the people I watch through YouTube searches. So that's rare. I know a lot. I don't think a lot of people have. It's usually word of mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool, Michael. That's cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Ooh, Rock Sandy's here.
What's
Rock Sandy, you fucking child. Listen, Rock, I will get a CTR clone to carry you into Card Party. Pokepax is such a good person. It's crazy, says Zach the Poker Collector.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's another dude that I've I messaged like, hey man, you got like a line on some decent product, and he's like, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot. KFC is one of those people too. It's like, hey man, KFC and Chris Pie. If you need not a hookup where they're gonna give it for retail because they like Pocket Packs. They got to make a buck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Excuse me. KFC is someone I would go to for that. He found me on Feet Finder.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Tips for toes. I'd never wear shoes and socks anymore because of that. So $5, you get 5 toes. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I submerge my feet in peanut butter on all my Feet Finder streams. So.
Oh, I'm not quite there yet for the stomping on items yet. Thankfully. Bay Showcase says, I found PokePair randomly, an early fan of their channel before Card Party. Yeah. I actually met them there in person and was planned beforehand. Yeah, we were actually talking about you before the stream started, Eddie. All good things. Calm down. Yeah, we're talking about how you somehow you are how Ian ends up on Pat's videos and streams all the time. You somehow end up on everybody's.
Eddie's a good dude, and he's I whenever he's live, I'll pop into his streams and say what's up. But
He always streams at weird times for me. Like I'll pop in and I'll lurk every once in a while, but for some reason it's always like, dude, I'm at the dinner. Like what? Yeah, but it's good stuff. He has some of the luckiest hands I've ever seen for a non-rip and ship channel. Yeah. Definitely follow Pokapain now. Sheesh peanut butter. I think it was just a typo. I need some hookup on the product.
Freaking. And this community is so great. Like I'm seeing all these people in the chat, like Ayo and Mumbrion Dad and Baze, like just Chris Klein, just wonderful people that are just absolutely not only contributing members, but like nice people. Like we've met most of them in person or
or about to at Card Party too.
Yeah, and this community is hands down like overly nice. Like put the drama aside, and then people that scam each other and all that stuff. But the core group is phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's why we were talking about Aasum. He's one of the people that came up before the stream started. Nick, I did not know who Nick was until one of my subscribers about a year and a half ago was like, "Hey, do you watch Aasum, bud?" I was like, "Never heard of the guy." And he's like, "Oh, check him out." So I checked out one or two channels or of his videos. I'm like, and at the time it was all about seismic shock. So I'm like, I don't really care. This stuff isn't for me. Like, yeah, it's nice. I like the drama every once in a while, but it's not for me. And then because I watched two of his videos, YouTube was like, "Hey, we think you like this one." Yeah. And that one I actually did like because it's what most of his videos are actually about. Protecting the community of scammers, telling people like, hey, like his forecasting of just wait. Not all of it's right, and he knows that. And the nice thing about Aasum is, especially since he and I are now really great friends, he's a grown adult. You could disagree with him and still be friends.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen a lot, but at the end of the day, if you're willing to have a smart and intelligent conversation with him, he's willing to have one with you. Just like how we're doing right now. And just like how the chat is. But if you're gonna be like, "Fuck you, you're sexist," he's gonna be like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna ignore you." Like an adult. Opossum's one of my favorite people in the community, 100%. He is for the people. He's for the blue collar people, I should say. Because if you can afford it, fucking you do you. That's your money. I don't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. He's definitely one of those people I am going to try and meet up with at Card Party to make some kind of content with. Is there? I'm surprised that's not a question I've been seeing in the chat on the Q&A side or in the actual chat. Is there a content creator you have already made plans to meet up with to make content, or is there someone there like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to this dude and we're gonna see what happens?
Well, I've been after CTR for a while now to battle him.
John, did you hear that? She's been after him, boy. That's the one that's going to get clipped somehow.
Ninth grade all over again.
Yeah. The day before Card Party, you bottled it.
Wow.
Hey, man. Hey, get it, Misty. Fucking Ryan is jacked.
Yeah.
He could get it. I'm not going to lie. If we're going to go back to the boat where you want. He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, no, yeah. She's right.
Ryan. Yeah, he's right though.
We were after Ryan.
No, yeah, I want to battle him. And we've been in contact with him, but he kind of keeps putting us off because he's moving into his new studio. So I'm gonna track him down at Card Party. And
Ryan is one of those. He's one of those people I would love to get on the podcast.
Yeah,
because
I got
it would be fucking nuts. Sheddy's going to be here. He just got his passes and airline tickets. So Sheddy's definitely going to be one of those people that I know a lot of people. Like I think a lot of the overseas people like UK, Australia, how many opportunities are you going to get to work with these guys? So I think they're going to be real busy this weekend or that weekend, I should say. Michael says, I need to know more about both of your ink someday. When I found Poke Bear, something I liked about them was they looked like they had cool attitudes. Well, I can tell you real quick, they don't have the attitudes to match the tattoos.
No. Show me your hand. That's it.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah. It says that, but does she mean it?
Yeah.
No.
She's the badass in this relationship.
Nobody will know who I am at card party. Not with that attitude. We'll send Rattle. We'll send Rattle after your username, and we'll find out who you are, Chris.
If Chris thinks he can hide,
the collab with Zach was epic too. Says R&D.
We want to ask you about
Is that supposed to be a skull?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
I
actually.
can kind of see it, but it's because of the camera and the lighting.
Yeah, it's the artwork from Avenged Sevenfold's The Stage album.
I hate Avenged Sevenfold.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fighting words. I don't like Metallica, but I hate Avenged Sevenfold.
So
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
no, we're huge fans. Except for
Well, yeah, obviously.
this whole arm that's what it is. It's that album for Avenged Sevenfold artwork, and then you got Planets Collide right here.
Podcast over.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, okay, well maybe that's the punishment then. You guys get to pick each other's tattoos.
yeah.
Oh, I already got a couple of the.
I'm still on the hook for one.
Yeah, you are.
Do you have a moto? Do you have a moto tattoo?
Yes.
So do I.
Here, I got you. Oh, look, same shoulder.
Yeah, same shoulder. Oh, you got mine. Mine just says Semper Fortis. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I hate seeing people with the nautical star and they're like, "Oh, cool star." I'm like, "Yeah, did you earn it, you bitch?" And they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a gang tattoo, fool. You got to earn it." That's it.
Yeah.
The shellbacks, all that, the birds, yeah.
Yeah. The birds. So each bird is 5,000 miles
Mm-hmm.
traveled each sparrow.
Yeah, I think I did the math. I should have 6 birds, but I only have 1. I hate to say it on camera, but I'm still a wog.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. That
Yeah.
changed the conversation.
You know what? You know what fucking sucks? We were on here's the equator. We're right here. We're going, hey, this is what the captain did. Hey, you want to do it? You want to do it? Yeah. Too bad. You want to do it? You want to do it? Yeah. Too bad. Fucking cock.
So you've never been cleansed by King Neptune?
Nope.
Slimy
Never met the baby.
wog.
Yeah, I'm a wog. When I got out of the Navy and when I was still very heavily drinking before I got sober, one of my thoughts was like, I'm a fucking wog, man. I'm gonna go get a fucking tadpole tattooed on me. Thankfully, my wife loves me and she didn't let me follow through with it because I saw the tattoo the artist drew up. It was a sperm. It was not a fucking tadpole at all.
Full semen.
Full semen. Yeah, exactly. I'm a semen for life, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I've crossed the line quite a few times actually. I've done.
Are you golden shellback?
No, wait, 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I crossed at Prime Meridian once. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not golden, but yeah. So yeah, I've crossed quite a few times. Done 6. Hold on, 6 deployments. I think 6 deployments. 7.
So you would have you're in the double digits for birds, almost 20 birds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't have any because
It'd be all over the place.
Yeah, plus it's too stereotypical to get them up here. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
For you guys who don't know what John and I are talking about, we're both. I'm a Navy veteran. He is still current active duty. The tattoos we're talking about are historical naval tattoos that you have to earn to get them. So if you were in the Navy back in the day and you got a tattoo and you didn't earn it, you got the shit kicked out of you. So a bird where the swallows are for every 5,000 nautical miles, you get 1 bird. The stars, I don't remember the stars.
Yeah, I don't remember the stars either.
I want to say it's another distance thing, but I can't remember. The shellback is a turtle, and that's when you cross the equator and right on the equator. Golden shellback is when you do 0-0.
Yeah.
So the equator in the I don't know. I'm fucking so I'm not educating anymore. But we're talking about tattoos that we could have earned while in the time of service. And I am a WOG because I have not evolved into. I don't know how a tadpole evolves into a turtle, but that's Navy logic for you guys.
Yeah, no, it happens. I've been through the process.
Yeah. Michael says, appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know what I did. I just signed a piece of paper for funds. TCG Grading says, just a public service announcement. Instagram started doing content bonuses again and added regular posts to the pool. Requirements to be eligible were lowered as well. Extra money for more cards. Hell yeah. I don't think I'm there yet because I'm only at 1,000 there. That shit is stimulating. Lubed up by Poseidon's jizz across the prime meridian. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
If
And I want that.
Yeah.
That's what the Navy does to you. Well, when you, because I was a proud Navy boy. I wanted to be a lifer, and I was like, yeah, fucking show back. And then there's people, I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds itchy. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Tell us more, guys.
I went through it in 2010. Yeah, because I was deployed on the USS Ronald Reagan. Actually, when the tsunami hit Japan,
yeah,
I was on the Reagan, and we provided relief.
We got a bandit raid. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we got a bandit raid from Katie and Melissa. How you guys doing? Hey, Katie, KFC's here, so you know what that means? I fucking tased the bitch. It's inside joke between some of the community members of KFC's channel, and it's so fucking good. If you guys ever get close enough to KFC, like out on a French, because it's definitely you won't know unless you're a friend with them. I would recommend become a friend with KFC just so you can hear that story. It's so fucking good. Okay, I'm back. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much, Bandit Hideout. If you guys have not already subscribed to Bandit Hideout, subscribe to him. Great channel, great content creator. Shetty, Katie, Zach, thank you all. Raiders. Miss Ox, thank you guys so much for coming in. John, sorry for the interruption. Go ahead with your story.
No, I was just saying that was the first time I crossed the equator, and it was, like I said, on that deployment, we provided relief to the Japanese after the tsunami hit the Tamadachi nuclear power plant. And
were you in Washington?
I was on the USS Ronald Reagan.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Because I know that my sister was on that ship at the time. She was a corpsman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's all excited. She's like, yeah, we're an automatic 100% because of nuclear fallout. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. I have a headache, and they still won't authorize me 10%.
Yeah, we sailed through the radiation cloud
A handful of times.
Yeah.
But
yeah, after that, so we went down, and that was the first time across the equator, and it's quite the process.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Bro, where are the mods? I don't know where my mods went. Where are my mods?
But yeah, no.
They're all busy. Plus it's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
Yeah, it is. It do be Mondays.
Opossum.
Oh, there's one of the mods. Opossum just popped in.
What's up, man? How are you? We were just talking about
Bay Showcase. I'm not a mod, but I'm still here, and that's why we like you, Eric. I'm gonna call him. I called him Eric one time, and now I feel bad, but now I'm gonna keep calling him Eric. Yeah. Speaking of Opossum Bud, that son of a bitch, we were just talking. Yeah, we were just talking about you, Nick.
Yeah.
All terrible, inhumane things. You Air Force piece of shit. When you meet other content creators and you find out they're veterans or currently active duty, do you automatically go like from very professional to like, haha, fuck you, bitch?
It does tend to happen. I feel people out first, though.
Oh, I don't. I 100%. Oh, you're a veteran? Things change, cunt. Like,
you did that to Poke.
Oh, I did, yeah.
He's Army.
Yeah. Especially if you're Army or Marine, you're automatically like, all right, let's lube this arm up. I know where this is going.
You got to be sensitive with the Air Force guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, except for Nick. Yeah. Opossum says, I just woke up. My bad. Probably deserve what was said. No, it was all good things, Nick. You know we love you. Yeah, especially with that mustache. It's a good mustache.
Yeah.
Can you grow a mustache like that?
I do grow a mustache.
But as good as Nick's?
No.
Yeah. That's where we're getting at. Yeah. I hated my beard when it got to the end of the year.
Really?
It was brutal. Yeah. It was I don't regret nothing.
Yeah.
That's a SNCO mustache. Damn, he's like, all right, talk shit over my beer. Watch this. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to the Raiders, saying hello to Nick, saying hello to everybody.
Yeah, he's one of the guys I'm excited to meet at Card Party. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he's the only channel I watch that's the
religiously. Yeah.
Like the drama channel. Like if I'm watching.
Oh yeah. Oh, as far as drama channels, yeah, absolutely. Well, no, that's not true. I do watch Roxandy's videos too.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely a drama. They're both drama channels, but it's both of them are meant. They do it to protect the community, like we said.
Yeah.
We speaking of Aasum and Roxandy, we have a podcast together called the Critical Hit Podcast. Link in the description down below. Go check us out. We talk about Pokemon for about 30 minutes, and then we just go completely off the rails. There's with the other cast members, there is talks that we may do a live podcast there, but we just don't know if we don't think it's going to be on stage. We haven't gone that far in yet talking to Pat or anyone else on the team on the Card Party team. But we may do it in someone's room. Definitely not mine because I'm bringing my wife and kids. And with knowing my personality, I already cuss around my own children. But if you put me in a room with someone who cusses as much as Nick does, it's going to be fuck this, fuck that, fuck you, fuck me, fuck that person. It's yeah. Yeah, I take the term swear like a sailor to heart. Katie says I completed my goal for being first on Aasum Bud. I'm not touching that one because I don't know what you mean by that. Wasn't there that long ago.
Yeah. Pokemon Shed too. He's another
Sheddy, one. Yeah. Like Sheddy, I think a lot of the Aussies and the UK people are going to be very busy meeting and trying to collab with people. Because it's when's the next time you're going to meet them? You have to wait a year or until something major comes over. Like it's not, this isn't cheap. It's not cheap for me, and I'm in the States. I can only imagine how it is for Shed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comments. I meant to say comments, says Ducky.
I cannot curse in professional settings, you ass. That's so funny.
Well, that's the other thing. If we do it on stage, he and I are definitely gonna have to maintain our. Well, speaking of the VA, I wonder why they're calling me. Anyways, yeah. So
it's funny because she's the one that's got the mouth on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would hope so. She has "fuck" tattooed on her hand.
That's my favorite word.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite cuss word is "cunt," and it hurts people's feelings.
Yeah.
If you weren't a cunt, you wouldn't be offended. Just
True.
saying. Because I was telling a story when I got back from deployment about this girl who was a major cunt. And my wife was like, my mom was like, you shouldn't say that about a lady. I was like, if she was a lady, I wouldn't be telling the story and calling her a cunt. She was like, that's all right. Well, she was like, when you're right, you're right. But let's get back on the track of the conversations with the people from the Q&A. Pokatrev wants to know. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we already asked Sheddy's. Pokatrev, how did you take Rick and Morty when it got weird and just say shitty? That kind of goes back to the one you guys already answered. You haven't seen season 7 yet.
Yeah, we didn't get into season 7. I think, like we said, we stopped at season 5, and maybe that's for a good thing because I haven't really heard too many good things. Mm-hmm. But we'll check it out.
Opossum says I use sweet replacements like Dag Nabbit or Flippin' Jeebus, says Pokemon Shed. Fish paste. I really don't have any words to replace my favorite words. I just don't use them, I guess, because it just feels awkward. I'm like, oh shucks, fellas. Shed gets it. Bay Showcase wants to know Team Sam or Team Dean.
Oh,
There's only one correct answer.
Dean.
Dean.
So
Yeah.
I'm going Sam. I was Dean for a little bit,
Nerd.
but he's been a dick in the last couple seasons.
Yeah, that's his whole shtick.
Yeah.
Well, he did die
a couple times.
Quite a few times.
Yeah,
for sure.
and you're in season 14. There's gonna be plenty of more deaths.
Yeah.
Blasphemy, says Showcase.
Yeah. See, Dean. Yeah.
Zach says Team Dean all the way.
Yeah.
Chat, are you guys for the Supernatural watchers? Are you guys Team Sam or Team Dean? And then let us know why you're wrong. Opossum says, I mean, he isn't wrong. So it sounds like Opossum's on your side with Team Sam.
I knew I would like him.
I knew I liked him. Although I've seen all 15 seasons. There's more than 15 seasons, isn't there?
No, it's 15.
15, yeah.
Is it 15? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think we're like
you're almost done then.
6.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Episode 6 of season 15, so we're getting close to the end.
Yeah.
Oh no. R&D says never watched. Michael says I refuse to choose. Katie says Dean is the hottest. Snake fan spotted.
Guess that's like Buffy or the X-Men.
Sure.
X-Men.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's like Buffy or the X-Men. Yes.
Yeah.
X-Men.
But Dean is also Batman. He's also Jason Todd because he's also the Red Hood.
I could see that.
Yeah. No, he voices them in the animated movies.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has tried out for some of the Batman roles and got close to it, but apparently he's too short, so they never picked him. But they go with Christian Bale. Is it on Prime or what? It's on Netflix, R&D. I don't watch the news, so I'm not sure what that's about. Skipper says, I've only caught a glimpse of it from others watching it. I guess Sam, because that's who my dog is named after. So someone in his house watches it. It's probably his mom or his sister. That's funny. Chris Klein says, Team Jeff. Then when they went Ben Affleck after that. Ben Affleck is a great Batman, and I will fight people about it.
Oh.
But
he was not bad at all.
No.
I thought it was going to be terrible, and then they went Robert Pattinson, and I was like,
"What?" Which was fucking fantastic. I love that movie.
Sparkling Batman.
Yeah, have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
I didn't mind it, but he was just so whiny the whole time. I'm like,
that's Batman.
I don't like my Batman to be whiny. I like Christian Bale. He's best Batman besides Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yes.
Michael, yeah. Jason voiced Bruce in some of more recent animated shows. Yeah. Zach says Good Will Hunting and Dogma are like my all-time favorite movies, so got to go with anything Ben Affleck.
Okay, so yeah, he was good back then. Not for Batman.
I love Dogma.
Moonbreon Daddy, Lego Batman is the best. Hands down. Okay.
Of course.
That is a good one. And he also hosts a Lego show on Fox, so can't be mad. Pokatrev with another question on the Q&A side. With the progression of Scarlet and Violet sets, what do you think year 2 has in store? Ooh.
That's a good question. So looking down the line at these two new sets, I can't get them. I keep calling it the wrong stuff. It's what Temporal Forces and Cyber Judge,
something like that. Yeah,
that's the Japanese.
Yeah.
The art looks amazing, and it
just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
They're bringing back. I don't remember the name of the cards, but they're bringing back cards that you can only have one of them per your deck instead of 4. I think the players are going to be much more happy with 2024 sets than collectors. Yeah.
And I personally don't understand these collectors that say that these sets suck.
I just sent a video to Opossum today. I don't know if you guys watched his video of those assholes who cleared out the GameStop. And while they're clearing it out, they're like, oh, we're doing people a favor of getting all the Paldea evolved. It sucks. No one wants it anyways. Today they posted a video of like, oh, Paldea evolved. It's a good set. We're gonna pull something. We're gonna open until we get a full art or better. Like, fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah. These sets are awesome. Like,
yeah,
even base set for Scarlet and Violet blows out all the other base sets. If you look at the artworks and just the lineups and yeah, so you don't like a lot of people don't like the starters, but most people don't like the other starters when they came out either.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So like this stuff, it takes time to grow on you.
And that's the crazy thing about the TCG side, because it's so overloaded with people who don't play the games or watch the anime. They automatically hate all the new well, not automatically, and not all of them. I am generalizing everybody. That's not fair. But there's a majority of people like, oh, I don't know who this Pokemon, like Mousehold. They're like, what the hell's a Mousehold? It looks like a mouse. Well, yeah, it is. But if you read the Pokedex entry from the game, they be fucking like, like I like the personality. Like, I fall in love with the cards better when I play the game and I get to know the personalities of the Pokemon because of the Dex entries or even playing the Pokemon in the game.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You said you still play the games.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you play the games, getting an attachment of a Pokemon, and then that card comes out with like a special illustration rare or something? You fall in love with that card, but then someone's like, that's a what the hell is an iron Jugulus? What the hell is this? Is stupid. That's just a Hydreigon. Like, how do you feel about your favorite Pokemon that you fell in love with, and then someone shits on it just because they don't know what it is?
You know, it's funny. People's opinions don't.
Stephen
really,
Kahn, we're gonna fight.
People's opinions don't affect me like that. Like, I'm one of those people who's like, you are entitled to have that opinion, and it, you know, sticks and stones. So,
I sometimes I'm that way. I'm like, that's all right, whatever, it's yours. But if you don't know the name, you don't know the Pokemon, and you don't know anything, it's just like, oh, this isn't one I know, so it's stupid. That's where I'm like, fuck your opinion. It's a stupid opinion because you have nothing to base it off of.
Yep, and I just ignore those people because they clearly don't know what they're talking about. So
yeah.
But yeah, for example, like one of my favorite things about one of the newer sets, like the Clive that came out with in the Apple.
Clive is cool.
Yeah, I had just gotten to that part of the game where the Apple Orchard was there in the downloadable in the DLC, and I was like, oh, this is freaking cool. The card matches up to what I'm seeing in the game, so I enjoy that part.
Yeah, Stephen Common trying to give me some forehead kisses. Iron Jugulus is such a gorgeous AR, says Poketrev. Different opinions, no biggie, says Shed. I get that. Yeah. Money Bros for the win, says Chris. Bro, why is an uncommon $14, says Opossum. Opossum says, it's all good if people don't know new Pokemon. It's all fine, and no one needs to know everything. Yeah. I just hate those dudes who were professional advice on Pokemon cards that know nothing. Okay, that is not a hot take. That one of 100% I agree with.
Giving people bad advice and stuff. And,
and that's or the people trying to sell advice. Those ones. Stop DMing me unless you want to pay me $14. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Here's some professional advice. Raging Bolt is mid, says TCG grading. Fuck you guys. TCG Raging Bolt is amazing. I love Raging Bolt, but I'm biased. I like electric Pokemon. Opossum in the Iono from Shining Fates is the literal top card in the Sun and Moon era, says Zach the Poke Collector. Are you trying to say that card is just as expensive as the Sun and Moon era? Or I wonder if he means Scarlet and Violet era, because I don't know how expensive that card is at the moment. But if it's
it's a joke.
Oh, is it from your channel?
No, because look, none of that stuff matches up. Shining Fates, Iono, Sun and Moon.
Oh, okay. Fuck me. Fuck you. How about that? That would be $9.99, Gonzo.
So hard right now.
No, he's making a Marnie joke. Zach, I hate you. Katie, I'm not surprised you like electric Pokemon. No, I'll tase anybody. I'm laughing so hard right now. Fuck you. Fuck you, Zach. Mystic Rips.
Got him.
Mystic that Mystic is a weird one because he is a business owner and he's trying to do that, all that stuff, but he very well misled his whole community saying he bought something for $1 million and then didn't.
Really?
And then made a 20-minute promotional ad video about his product. Katie, who's smoking? I don't know who's smoking. That's the reason I call all trainers kinds of Marnie, because of Zach, what Zach just said. Yeah.
And see, like Shed said, like,
yeah.
You know, if you don't have the knowledge on this stuff, you know, don't give the advice. He says he doesn't do advice because he's not that knowledgeable on it.
And that's why I fuck with Shed. That's why I fuck with DPM, Surge, all the guys who don't play the game, but they love the art. That I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna shit on the Pokemon because you don't know it, that's what hurts me as a Pokemon fan who's been playing it since he was 10.
And we recently did some investing videos, and we plan to do some more.
Yeah.
And it's the scam video too, trying to keep people from getting scammed.
Yeah.
And even still doing those, like
we do our research, and if we don't do something, we don't talk about it. And then even still, I'm like, oh man, I hope this helps somebody, and it's not, you know, wrong. You know what I mean? But
no, absolutely. Like, if your intentions are to help someone, I'm trying to word it correctly because Pokenip tried to help somebody and that backfired, but she was mostly trying to help herself. It's because I watched the video you guys are talking, your old one, not the one you're talking about. You want to redo, but you had good points and you had solid points, and they were good. You were legitimately trying to help newer collectors to the hobby, and that's all any of us can do. When people ask me about like investing, like my buddy who I just opened a ton of cards with this weekend, he was like, "Hey, how much is all this worth?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm not a reseller. I'm not a flipper. I'm not a rip and shipper. Ask me if that card's pretty, and I'll tell you a correct answer." Like that's how I feel about it. And when it gets like when I go to conventions, or if I see someone selling something on Instagram, or if I go to like local card shop, even I still have to look up a price of a card. I'm like, is this reasonable? Most of the cards, of course, they're going to be reasonable, but then it's like, this one I don't know about. Let me double check it. Mm-hmm. And I've only had one store owner tell me I'm not allowed to do that, and that's when I turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
If they're not willing to let you double check for yourself,
that's not a business you want to be in.
That's scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what's so scary about all this stuff. And like I said, we were talking in the scam video, like we've had our own, you know, run-ins with stuff, even on TCG, which TCG is super reputable, you know. But at the end of the day, it's all manned by private sellers.
Yeah, you know? It's just eBay on a different site. And doesn't eBay own them now?
You know, I don't know. I've heard that. I've heard that too, but I also heard somebody say that it's more of a partnership and not an ownership. So I'm not sure what they got going on.
I don't know either. Poketrev says, if you want to get views, just take full videos and comment over them. Even if they're 40 minutes long, just talk over the whole video. I wonder if he's talking about the PairPod nonsense that Aasum talked about this weekend. Don't make me laugh anymore, says Michael.
That's what we're here to do.
Tom Diddles. Tom Nipple. Well played. Yeah. Best investing advice will be throw it in the closet and forget it. It's there. Well, that's what investing is. It's buy it and just let it sit there.
Yeah.
Buying it and then selling it a month later, that's not an investment. That's a flip. Yeah. TCG Grading was on the podcast. He is what an investor is in my eyes. When he was on the channel, we talked about it. His whole background is his investments. Essentially, he's bought his cars, he's bought houses with with selling his investments, because he buys them when they were out there for like $50-$60, and then the boom happened and he was able to sell them for thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah. So TCG Grading is probably one of the best people that I would go to for legitimate investment advice. Where the fuck did thumbs up come from?
It was pretty cool though.
No. Was that me or you? I don't know. If only there were reputable stores you can buy from, like DreamItCollectibles.com. I got you, Dream It. Yes, TCG grading, says Pokemon Shed. I had a dream. There was one dream, says Zach the Pokemon Collector. Yeah. But speaking of buying some good merch or stuff from a reputable seller, I started a Teespring account, guys. So I do have merch now. If you guys go to 026gonzo.com, you can pick up some shirts for my channel and for the Critical Hit podcast channel. And I will sign those for you at Card Party. And if you do wear that at Card Party, I'll give you a free couple of packs. But you have to find me too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy a shirt.
I actually wanted to ask you about that. How does that work?
Teespring?
Yeah.
So it kind of works. Do you guys have Streamlabs and tried and checked out their merchandise store through Streamlabs or anything like that?
No, I haven't done any of that.
So Teespring is a third-party service where they allow you to host. They'll host everything. So all you have to do is get a design and plug it into their software, not their software, into their programs on whatever you want. Put your design on shirts, shorts, jackets, hats, mugs. They have all kinds of stuff you can put your stuff on. They will ship it. So they're hosting the site for you. They will ship it and make it for you. So even though they're selling it for $26, when you're making everything and before you put it on the store for public views, it will tell you how much money they will actually sell you or give to you once the item sells. So for the shirt that I have, I think it's like I'll get $7 in return if someone buys one of the shirts. Yeah. No, it's not bad, and it's easier on me because I don't have the space to keep all that stuff. I don't have the time or the money to invest to buy hundreds and hundreds of t-shirts and then ship them out. Even though I could, if I did it that way, I could give it to people a lot cheaper, which I would prefer. But at the end of the day, this is easier for me, and and I can get things out to the people. I have small hands, Dream It. I can't even eat full-size Whoppers.
all I can see is that Whopper commercial. I was reading.
He got these little hands. So Teespring, I definitely would recommend you guys check out. I think they've been around for, I want to say close to 10 years. A lot of people have used them. A lot of big YouTubers in the beginning of their channels have used them, like Philip DeFranco. He's probably the biggest one that I know of that's used in the past before he's had the time and money to make his own merch store and warehouse.
I have to check it out. Yeah, because we definitely been thinking about getting into
the merch game.
Yeah.
T-shirts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. I like it. It's very easy to do. I do have to change some of my logo a little bit because they will, just like YouTube, when you're uploading a video, it will check it to see if there's any copyrighted stuff on it. So if they think like my logo that I have on the channel now, because it says Pocket Monsters on it, and it's too similar to Pokemon Pocket Monsters, so they flagged it, and I can't have that on a shirt. But the Raichu is different enough from what the artist did with it that they recognize it as Raichu, but it's not copyright infringement because I am not trying to claim it as my own.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks, Dream It, says Poketrev. Oh, Trev, I'm here.
Old Trav.
Oh, Trav. The beard makes you look bigger, Trav, says Dream It Collectibles. We have another question from Chris Klein. How many times have y'all live streamed without wearing pants? All the time. I am not wearing pants right now. Yeah. I don't own a pair of pants.
Yeah.
No, legitimately, I honestly, like, I think maybe 4 or 5 times I streamed without wearing pants.
It's nice.
I'm always in sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to prove it because if you're lying, do you mind? Like,
turns into a whole different view.
Wrong channel. OF that way. Yeah. Opossum is 5'6". Why are we talking about height? Guilty, says Chris Pie TCG, not wearing pants. Ooh, Chris Pie TCG's here. Almost skipped over that name. No, he's my Wiglet fan. You might be bigger.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. 026 Gonzo's only fan win. I'll make an OF when I get to 2000. No, I won't. No, nope. I'm not saying that out loud. No, shit. It might happen if I continue to stay this broke. That's when we will send thongs to Chris Klein. Giggity.
Oh yeah.
Zach, I believe Zach is 6'2", but I'm 6'2", but ugly.
Are you really 6'2"? That's.
Have you seen? He looks tall. He looks like one of those. Jay's corner. I think Joey is 6'2", 6'3", something like that. Joey's also a tall little fella.
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'10". 5'8". Jesus, I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is a short king? Shiny Vert's a short king.
Nice.
Bow chicka bow wow, says Trev.
6'4", nah. Yeah, 5'8".
I'm 5'2", so it works.
Yeah. Works well.
Mirage Stadium says Ace Spec cards. I don't know what he means by that. Do you guys know what he means?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, I guess we're just moving on from that. What am I supposed to do with something I don't know about? What we're talking about, I don't know about it. But we'll make some shit up. No, it doesn't work that way. The Pokemon logs wants to know what's with all the balls in your background, Gonzo. I like balls. Sponsored by Manscaped. No, those ones. They're the light up ones.
The light up one?
Yeah.
I didn't mean
I have the blue one.
I probably shouldn't.
You're gonna.
I have 9 out of the. I think there's 11. 11 of them. I have 9 of them.
Those are cool. Last year at Card Party, that was the first time I ever seen them, and somebody had to sign it. And I was like, man, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're worth the money.
We had like 350 subs, and they're like, "Will you sign it?" I'm like,
"Yeah." Yeah, I at the time of Card Party, I think I was at like 350, 400, something like that.
Yeah.
And I had one person who legitimately was like, "Hey, sign this, please." I'm like, at first I thought he was having me sign it because I was with Joey, with Ian, with Cali Life, with some of the bigger, well, to me, bigger guys. And he's like, "No, I like your stuff." I'm like, "Okay." Then I signed it. And then I've talked about this one a handful of times. A gentleman came up to me and he was like, "Hey, I really like your channel. I like what you're doing with your interviews and when you open cards and you talk about cards, play Pokemon Showdown." He was like, "I like it all, but I can't watch it with my son." I'm like, "Okay." And then I was like, he's like, "Because you cuss a lot." I'm like, I was like, "Oh," and then for a second, I was like, "Oh, that sucks. Like maybe I'll tone it down a little bit so people can watch me with their kids." And it didn't feel right. So now I'm back to saying the fuck word, and I don't regret it.
It's funny because when we first started this, I was the one that was like very reserved about it, and Misty was like, "Well, I'm just gonna say whatever I want.
I'm gonna be myself."
And I'm like, "Come on," And
if you're gonna be part of our pair fam, you gotta like me
You gotta know who I am, exactly. Yeah. So that's why I told Possum's getting his ass pinched when I meet him.
Oh, remember I said I'm trying to explain to my kids who are watching how the Navy and homoeroticism are. Well,
it's Navy law. Yeah. My youngest is just running around saying balls. That's a good strategy, Vert. What did Vert say? Let me scroll back up. Shy Vert. So I tell people I'm 4'10", then when they see me and I'm 5'6", they're like, "Oh, that's all letdown." Hey, work smarter. I'm ready. The Stairmaster's going to good use. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna squeeze. Who's that? There's a lot of asses I gotta squeeze. I gotta squeeze yours. John, to be specific. Let's throw that out there, guys. If my wife is watching, John's. I'm not trying to get canceled right now. John, Shiny Verts for sure. His looks plumpy plump. And not rocks because I'm not going to jail. Metries, pretty much anyone from the card critical hit team, their butt's getting pinched. Trev, I'm not pinching your butt. I'm straight up cupping. I'm squeezing John's ass so hard he's going to unmod me. No, you're just gonna. That's how you get managing mod. He's a chief now. You gotta hook her up.
Yeah.
You pinching butts? He said he might not clip any more opossum butt.
Oh, my face hurts.
Bring both hands for me, says Shiny Bert. Pokatrev wants to know, you mean to tell me you signed balls, John?
Of course. Balls and ball accessories.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped.
Oh God, I'm gonna walk out back at card party too, and somebody be some weird dirty alley guy waiting back there for me. I heard you signed ball.
Wait, Sheesh Raid. What are we talking about? Sheesh Raid. Surge. Sheesh. Superfly, Deep Six, Center Hill Cards, Everest, Dizzy Hippie. Hey, Dizzy's here. Another mod. Michael Scott, Felix Rip, Center Hill. I already said Chris. How many other names? Nicole Bassett. Thank you guys. Thank you, Surge, so much for the raid. Mods, can I please get a Surge link dropped in the chat for him?
When we at 3,500.
3,500. Yeah, 2 raids in one night. R&D. Yeah, I'm a lucky little girl. Thank you, Surge, so much for the raid. Means so much to me. For everyone coming into the creator chat tonight, I am Gonzo, and tonight I'm talking to Pokepair, John, and Misty. And you guys came in a good time. We're talking about pinching butts at card party. If you guys have permission, let's make that real clear.
Yeah, right.
Effing Viking says, sheesh, raid. Lion Escanor says, yo, shitty. Yeah, mods, please drop Surge's link in the chat. One of the greats on the Pokemon community, a rip and shipper that I will not mind buying from. Always trusted. Consensual squeezing, of course. That's the only way. Laura says 69. Another one of the lovely ladies of the Pokemon community that we hold very dear to our hearts. Laura's one of these motherfuckers in my community who's like, oh yeah, it's a great conversation. Be a shame if something happened. She will say the oddest stuff to me. DPM gonna have to release a pinching statement. Get shirts that says squeezed approved. Oh, bet. I will get a shirt that says squeezed approved. I'll sell it on my website. What's up, Lion? Everyone saying hello to everybody. Peter saying hello. Thank you guys so much. There is a Q&A open if you guys have anything to ask myself or the Pokepair.
Yeah.
The Q&A is open. Thank you again, Surge. So much means the world. Speaking of Surge, I guarantee he's going to be there again. Can't wait to meet Surge again. Surge was someone I met at card party. We say it about everyone. Oh, I met him at card party. Amazing human being. It's gonna. I want to meet someone at card party where I leave. I'm like, I met that guy. I'm going to fight him. No, I don't. I don't want that.
We met
Surge 555.
We met Moonbreon Dad at card party.
Mm-hmm.
We were standing in line to see Vault, and he was standing behind us. And I'm chatty, right?
I'm here to Surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just turned around and started talking to him. And Misty's shy. She's super shy. And that's how we met. And then later on that day, we were at the end of the day party. You know, when the freaking what are those?
Yeah.
The
Pikachus or no?
No, they're
the dance party.
The Snorlax.
Oh, Snorlax time.
Yeah.
We grabbed some packs.
That's some PTSD for some kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his kids didn't get any packs, so we gave them our packs.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we've, thick as thieves.
Chris Pie and Shiny Vert going to roll deep. Lion says. Surge is one of the great. He's so friendly to everyone he meets. to the point where he even asked someone to come on stage and help with him and Diz open up packs. And Just Joshin is was crazy grateful for that. I won't ever forget that. He's such a great Surge is a rip and shipper that has magic hands for everybody. Yeah, his hands. I gotta rub his hands when I get there so I can steal some of it. Sleepy Snorlax says Snorlax time. Yes, Snorlax time was brutal.
Yeah, it was. Man, it was like those kids were like diving head over feet, grabbing.
Yeah.
We love Surge, says Laura, and not bring the green staying Vert. Is someone going to carpool with Vert? Oh, it's Chris. Chris is going to bring Vert down to a card party. Chat. I have a question for. Do you guys have a question for chat? It's rare we give them to chat. Let's give a question to chat. Fast hands, says Laura. Yeah, chat. This is the question for you guys, and we will judge you guys. Who is going to card party? And who is the first person you want as a free feature creator that is not on the website already? So no Leonhardt, Super Duper Danny, Real Breaking Nate, Pat Flynn. You guys can't pick them. Someone who's not a feature creator. Who do you want to see as a feature creator? Shetty, says Laura.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Shark Fin says Misty. Just Misty, not John. John, you can go fuck yourself.
There's so many Team Misties out there.
PBM's a good one. PBM is definitely going to be. I think he'll be on the feature creator list again. Poker Trev. I think Trev is pretty cool.
Who's that?
Who's that? Poker Trev's that guy in the middle of the group. Poker Trev. Who said that? That guy's cool. TCG feature pair pod. I don't think he's coming. I want Leonhardt on the site 2 times. 2 times. Pocket Packs is another answer. Chris Klein says him. Base Showcase says I want to see the Pidgey Boys as a feature content creator. Broly Pool Pocket Packs. We want Shed. We want Shed. I mean the honesty is amazing. I love it when people call for themselves. It's hey, if you got it, you got it. Hey, Pokepair says Center Hill cards. Broly would be awesome. Would be great. Pokestock would be good too.
Yeah, Pocket Packs. Like F and Viking said, Pocket Packs. I think that'd be a great one too.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive a lot of the guys who were there last year are going to be feature creators again this year.
Yeah,
I know Pat said he wants to change that around a little bit, give some of the smaller guys more screen time. So I think they're going to be on that list. Crystal Collects is a big hope of feature creators as a possum bud. Yeah, yes, Crystal Collects would be a great one. PFB is one. I need some money, says was that Nico again? Yep, Nico, I need some money, he says. We all need some money. I need some money.
Yeah.
You guys got any of that free money?
You got any more stimulus checks?
Yeah.
Pokesun is also one. Gonzo should be on that list. Thank you, Kai. Yeah. Oh, there goes my son. Must have fell down. It's okay. The wife got him. I can hear him. He's fine. The mom's got him. Have you guys filled out the creator information yet for a card party?
I think so. When we bought our tickets, we signed up as creators.
Mm-hmm. So they finally opened it up. I know words. Let me do this. Come on, there it is. So if you guys come down to the card party website, card.party, of course, you go to creators. Hey, look, the feature creators. All these little lovely people. See all creators. Get the featured people. Then the attending creators. The list is going to go on. Pokedad, Professor Metri. Get you.
Zach's on there.
Yep, Zach is there. And then you the people who did not put up their I don't know if they didn't do their logos or if they're just picking. I don't know how they're getting these guys up here with logos and then the names down here. But fill out creator form. That's the way. That's how you guys are going to get on there. I have not done it, and spoiler alert: I did get permission from Pat to talk about this. I am not going to fill out that. I did get the invite. I have talked to Pat. I will be on the feature creator list.
Hell yeah!
So that is some breaking news to all of you guys. Gonzo. Hey, thank you guys so much. Are you guys in talks with anyone from the team to be on the feature creator list?
We haven't been.
No.
Oh shit! Now I feel bad. But like I said, I'm a shameless plug-in son of a bitch, so I'm gonna plug that I am on the feature creator list. I don't do it to tear anyone down, of course, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make it there. But I definitely would recommend. I highly recommend you two for sure. Fill out that creator form and get on there, because when people go to that page, they can click on your logo or your name and it takes you directly to your website.
That's cool. Yeah. We didn't know about that. No.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% going to do that.
Yeah.
Opossum says he's tearing y'all down. Don't let him get away with it.
No, we're just excited to go. I don't care what capacity. You know what I mean? It's no matter what. It's going to be an awesome event.
I showed it for you guys just because I don't know what's going on. A lot of people are there's secrets going on right now because we don't know who's allowed to talk about what. Yeah. But Sleepy Snorlax, Space Showcase, Shiny Vert, Fish Eyes, Dizzy's here, Pokeshet's here. I don't know if they filled out that form, and I don't know if they're being talked to. So if they didn't know about it, now they do. And because I want to see my friends on that list. I want to see them right front and center. Zach the Poke Collector's on there. Sorry, Pear. Should have told y'all. Just did it.
Bro, you're good. That's freaking awesome that Zach's on there. That's exciting.
Yeah. I didn't know. I saw his this morning too. Because every once in a while I go there, I'm like, I wonder who's on this list now. And I haven't heard some of these people. So now I go and check them out because maybe I want them to be a guest here. Yeah. So it works out for me because now it's just an easy spot to find everybody.
Yeah.
Snorlax says, "Will I be there? Tinder out next time. Dragon Ball Z." I think he means find out next time. Seeing Metri and Starman on there makes me generally happy. Yeah. That's why I do it. Possum's correct. Steven and James, Metri and Star are some great friends, and they're part of the Critical Hit team. So I'm very happy for them. Gonzo, can I crash with you at Card Party? I'll bring snacks and packs. You can sleep on the couch with my son because I'm bringing my family. Yeah, Gonzo job just got easier. I have words. See, I know words, but sometimes when you mix them together weird, they throw me off. Zach the Poke Collector says, I don't drink because I'm a loser, but I'll for sure be at the bar with Pokemon. I do not drink either.
I don't drink either.
Me either.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to say for me because I'm a recovering alcoholic. So it's one of those like I do drink, but I want to. Shetty, you coming to see me? Everyone's coming to see you. Good job.
Yeah, I don't drink either.
English is hard. It is hard.
Yo,
Gonzo, I'm looking for a roomie, says UPB. Yeah, just because I'm a feature creator, guys, doesn't mean I'm getting everything for free. I got to buy all that stuff myself. Y'all make me feel like an alcoholic. Hey, me too, Katie. It's okay. We'll go to meetings together. I drink responsibly. Every drink must be separated with a water. No. They make alcohol with water. That's how I got it. Yeah, Shed doesn't drink either. Shed, you lying son of a bitch, Sheddy. I've seen your stories recently. Never have John and people want to ask me the craziest questions. Why not? Yeah. And we do have one question in the Q&A side. This is one of those questions like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Sleepy Snorlax 72 wants to know Taylor Swift or Taylor Lautner. Has to be one of them. Go.
Who's Taylor Lautner?
And that's the guy from Twilight.
Oh,
the werewolf.
Shark Boy.
I'm going,
Oh yeah.
I'm going Taylor because.
Which one?
Oh yeah, Lautner.
I'm going Swift.
I'm gonna say Swift too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
she's better to look at.
Just not a fan.
I'm not. I didn't say she had to sing for me. Just stand there and look pretty. That's all I need. That one's gonna get me canceled.
Here we go. We line up again with Opossum Bud. Look.
But I'm Team Jacob. No. Poketrev says Swift, and I hate myself for saying that, but fuck Twilight.
Agreed, Trev.
Laura says Team Jacob. Lautner disappeared and isn't anything. It's weird that he married his wife is also named Taylor Lautner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know that because my wife, people, not because I know. Yeah. Zach the Pokemon Vector says Avenged Sevenfold and Taylor Swift doing a collab. Didn't you hear?
You know, after their last album, that doesn't surprise me.
Oof, I know.
That was rough. They went weird.
I'm not a Avenged Sevenfold fan, so I can't tell you. Gonzo with the celeb gossip mags, all the time.
What do you listen to? What's your music?
I listen to rock. I can listen to anything, but my primary music's rock. So lately, I've been listening to a lot of Electric Callboy, a German metal band that sings about sex a lot.
That's awesome.
Katie Gonzo literally mentioned Shark Boy first. Yeah. I think that's probably why Dizzy brought it up. But like as far as American bands go, The Word Alive, August Burns Red, A Day to Remember, I Prevail, Census Fail, of course. Census Fail is always going to be one of my favorite bands because I'm a nostalgic whore. Probably those bands are what I'm going to listen to. Didn't you listen to our podcast, John? Electric Callboy for days.
I did.
No, he couldn't listen because Missy had him tied up in the basement.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she never lets me out of the basement.
Well, only when you're on camera, so she can save face.
Yes. A Day to Remember is actually from my hometown, our hometown. Yeah.
The new ADTR album is amazing, says Poketrev. Shetty says, okay, I'm lost now. We're talking about bands and music.
Oh, see, my favorite band currently is an Aussie. It's Parkway Drive. I absolutely
they're amazing. Fisheye says Pantera. God, that's a classic.
Classic, yeah. Hell yeah. Cemetery Gates is my shit.
So good.
Yeah.
Before we end the stream off for the night, let's do one more round of questions for you guys and what the people tell the people where they can find you, what you guys do, and what the current challenge is on your channel, just in case the people weren't here in the beginning.
All right, go ahead, man. All right.
And to be fair, she did that to you in the very beginning.
Yeah. So, well, actually, coming into this podcast, we were trying to hit 3,500 subs. Yeah. And I want to say thank you to all the people out there watching and the new subscribers because they came from here. We were sitting at $34.99 all day. Yeah. And so yeah, our next new goal is going to be 3,500.
The 4K.
I think
we're bumping it to 5.
5. Fuck yeah. Miracle.
So super excited about that. But for the most part, we're about battling. It's Misty and I against the world.
Winning.
Oh my God.
Me
Here
winning.
Yeah.
We're not going to say how much she's winning by.
Yeah. I'm going to win the entire year. We are keeping total of, all our battles for the year. And I'm going to win this thing. For sure.
No.
And like, there's no punishment or winner prize selected yet.
Not yet.
Are you guys going to leave that up? Are you guys going to come up with a bunch of multiple ideas and let the subscribers pick for you? Or are you just going to tell them this is what it is?
We might do something like that. That sounds like because I always like getting feedback from the subscribers as well because we want to give everybody, what they want to see too. So that might be I definitely think the loser might end up doing a tattoo.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
But can we agree that it's like a good tattoo?
No, I had to get 2 shitty ass tattoos. It's your turn.
And let's not forget, you still deserve a tattoo. You said it yourself.
I do.
It's on the internet now.
I do.
Yeah.
Currently, February 15th, I'm gonna get it. So yeah.
Polka Dad TCG is live. Gonzo. Okay, cool.
And we have one down here from one of our subscribers drew for us that I think will eventually.
AO's still in here.
If AO is still in the house, we still have your drawing waiting here for the next loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleepy says tattoo like all the things you said running through my head. Fuck.
running through my head.
Oh, that song's gonna be stuck in my head for days. God damn it.
Appreciate you.
Pokemon Shed says I got a tattoo. I got a shed tattoo at 5K. For some of my subscribers, a lot of you guys are new, even for my channel. A deal I made with my wife, I can get a new tattoo at 1K. So I am working with I'm trying to find an artist I like, and one that will let me stream in their shop, because that was my goal, is to I'll get a tattoo and I'll stream it. So yeah, that's the plan for me. It's gonna be a Raichu. That's all it is for now. So I still owe my chat a tattoo.
Why don't you show off your too?
Well, can't. It's hard to see it.
Her chew?
Her too.
This guy right here.
That's a shitty Charmander.
Yeah, I actually drew it because I thought he was going to lose the battle, so I drew it as shitty as I could, and it ended up being me. So.
How high were you?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What about the other one?
Yeah, and then I got Donnie.
So the fuck's you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's not a loss. That's not so you woke up one day, you're like, you know what I need? Fuck.
100%.
100%. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming onto the channel. Thank you, chat, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You guys can subscribe to PokePair, get them to 5,000 subs, meet them at Card Party, have all the fun in the world with these guys. We're going to raid Polkadad TCG, and because I cannot raid or redirect yet, we're going to do the simple copy and paste method, because I'm not there yet, guys. I'm sorry. Fucking put my stuff in the back. Oh, the Bulbasaur is going to be so gross. Show some love to Polkadad TCG. Subscribe to him if you have not already. Let him know that just say 026 raid, and if he knows me, he knows me. If not, surprise, bitch. Next, as you guys do know, I am not doing these interviews weekly anymore. They are going to be bi-weekly. My next guest is already lined up, and it is going to be Pokestocked next time on the live chat. It's not going to be on the regular Mondays. It might be on a Friday. We're going to have some time to sit down and work out some details left, because he is also a very busy man. But this Friday, guys, 1K celebration stream. Thank you so much for getting me there. I will be doing some cards to give away. And the big pack of the night, Heavy Team Rocket, will be opened. And I can't wait. Thank you, PokePair, John, Misty. Can't wait to see you guys at Card Party. And I will see you guys in the chats. Chat, thank you guys so much. My name is Gonzo. That is PokePair. And don't forget, collect how you want to collect. Peace.